Here we go. Hey everybody, how y'all doing? I'm DJ Emotion here with W.Y.S.M, where what you say matters. And today I have this young man right here. Yep. Yeah, I do. Hailing all the way from Columbia, South Carolina. I got my young man here.
My name is Joshua Stevens.
There we go. There we go. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. You can go, if you want, you go ahead and tell a little bit about yourself.
Oh yeah, I'm 34 years old from South Carolina, Columbia, South Carolina. I work for Prism Health. I love to help people. I love to just tell my testimony and a lot of people to understand where I come from. But today, all I know is that I want to talk about being a first-time father, though, because I know a lot of people don't talk about that subject in the world. And I know that it's a lot of fathers that need to speak up about what's going on out here so we can understand where the black community and all communities are going in this world, though.
All right. We'll go ahead and speak. Well, first off, how do you feel about to be a first-time father? And you're gonna be like right on time for Father's Day.
Yeah, I know.
Unlike mommy to be, she'll be a mommy to be. Well, we all know Mother's Day is what, tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow.
Mother's Day is tomorrow, but she's still a mommy to be. So, you know, that says it right there. So I mean, how do you feel, like, you know?
I feel anxious and I feel nervous at the same time. Anxious because it's a new adventure in my life that I've been wanting for a while, and especially with the woman I have too. But the nervous is part because you don't know what's gonna happen. You never know how it's gonna play out, but that's a part of the journey, I guess.
That would explain it. I mean, that in a nutshell, so to speak, that would explain it, because seriously, with parenthood, you just never know. There is no warning labels. There is no nothing. You know, especially your child. If they a wild one, if they like being outside and playing and they're rough and get banged up, bruised up, and you, a parent, oh my God, oh, you know, you just never know, and you just got to go, you know, through parenting just day by day.
Yeah.
You know, you just got to go through it day by day, you know, and it's really not much you can do. You know?
Yeah, I mean, every day is a new journey. Every day is a new obstacle you gotta go across. So, I'm just looking forward to it, seeing her little face, seeing the growth that she put into me and what she going through as a young human being in this world. Teach her right from wrong and just make sure she abide by the rules of the law and what we instill in her. I know that a lot of men don't get to be around their kids, but I want to be that person to be around my daughter 100% of the time. Nothing can come between us. Hope we have that bond that nobody can take from us, because there's a lot of fathers in the world that's not in their kids' life because of certain situations and certain things that they're going through mentally and physically. So, but I know that I want to be there for my daughter and whoever kids is out there too. Be a mentor to them also.
Okay, a mentor in what way?
Give my testimony. You know what I'm saying? You know, I done been through a lot too. So, if they ask me a question, be upfront with them. Don't BS them like some people do to kids to get them to try to follow their footsteps when their footsteps might not been right for that individual person. So you gotta really navigate it different now in these days, especially with all the music and everything that's going on.
Okay. Well, I'll ask you this. What wrongs have you done in your life that that put a damper on you, and you pivoted from that to come out and do something positive?
Young age, going through trials and tribulations of a teenager, having a father in my life, but really wasn't grateful for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, dabbled in the street as a young age, went through a lot of trials and tribulations with the law, being locked up, doing 3 years in the pen, actually sitting back and doing that time and thinking about how I'm gonna come out here and do it right this time. Like, trying to tiptoe, just not tiptoe, but like trying to stay out the way. Trying to stay out the way and do it legitly instead of going back to the old ways. Like, change your mindset and change the way that you really move out here, because it's not no friends out here. Friends that get you killed and friends that rat on you. These kids don't understand that it's self-preservation out here, first of all. Because I'm pretty sure these kids and these young adults have people in their lives that doing messed up things, and they're not telling the kids it's bad. They're just allowing it. So I want to tell the kids, like, nah, that's wrong. You don't supposed to be doing that. You supposed to be doing it like this if you want to do it like that. Now, you know you have kids that's out here still doing the bad things that they don't supposed to be doing. They know it's wrong. I'm talking to them too. Like, stop doing it. Don't do that.
Like, how old were you when you first got locked up?
I was 13 years old. 13 years old for assault and battery.
So you went to juvie first?
Yeah, I went to juvenile first.
Juvie first, and then...
Yeah. The county.
County? Okay.
Yeah, and then got back out 2 or 3 years later. Called assault and battery that turned into assault intent to kill. Because my hands is registered in the state of South Carolina. So, yeah, that's what happened. And I did 3 years on that, came home, and have been in trouble since. I try to keep my head low. Like, just because you stay out the way and you might be a boring person, that don't mean you a lame. You smart. Stay out the way. That's what they want you to do. They want you to get in trouble so they can keep these prisons open. That's how it is, especially with us young black men.
And you said your hands are registered. Have registered like in
boxing. I used to box when I was a kid.
Okay, boxing. Yeah, my believe it or not, my uncle was a bad man. My uncle was a bad man, and talking with him as I got older and I learned, you know, he said my hands are registered, and I'm like, what? He said, yeah, my hands are registered. So he explained to me the process behind it, like if you move to a different state, wherever you move to, you got to let them know that your hands are registered. Because he was telling me, he said, let's say I move, like he moved to Florida, and he said if he were to get into it with somebody down there, he would get in trouble behind that. Yes. Because he didn't register his hands.
Yes.
So not having them hands, you know, registered and letting people know can get you in a world of trouble. People don't realize that. Like, what is it? Who is it? Mike Tyson. Like, I think I was watching something with him, interview or something with him. How he was saying how bad his temper used to be.
Oh yeah.
He was saying how bad his temper used to be, and he would fly off, and he didn't care. But it wasn't until he started, older and wiser behind a lot of the stuff that he was doing that he no longer does. To be like, you can't be out here acting like this. You can't be doing this. You can't be triggered by people that easy.
It's always consequences to all your actions.
Yeah, man. I like Mike Tyson. I sit and I listen to his interviews or whatnot, but having them hands registered, boy, ain't nothing to play with.
If you box in your state and your hands is registered, the judge will tell you should have picked up a gun and shot him before you hit him.
Are you serious?
That's what the judge told me. I would have got less of time.
Man, get that. Come on now.
Man, I'm telling you.
You dead ass?
I'm dead ass. I'm telling you, like, it happens all the time. And if you don't really know your law, if you don't really know what you facing when you do, yes, it happens all the time.
And this was in South Carolina?
Yeah, South Carolina. Columbia, South Carolina.
That a judge told you that.
Yeah.
Man,
she told me
that's something serious.
She told me if I ever come back to her, if I ever come back in a courtroom and she's my judge, she's gonna give me the maximum 15 years. Like, and
she threw the
y'all don't know, but
she threw the book at
South Carolina is one of the states that will throw the book at you. Like, they don't care. Like, especially if you're a repeat offender. Like, for real, it get wicked in my city. Like,
ooh,
a lot of people say South Carolina's small, man, but it get jumping. Like, it really get jumping.
I wonder, we was talking earlier about the comedian Ali Sadiq.
Yeah.
And he talks about, how he, box.
Mm-hmm.
How he boxed and everything. And especially, it was funny when he was talking about boxing with his son. And I just want, because he's never said. So I wonder if his hands are registered because he boxes.
They have to be. They have to be. I'm pretty sure he's registered in Texas.
Okay, I just wondered because, like I said, since you said it, I've never heard him. I've never heard him say.
If you go through like the little amateur thing, or like the amateur boxing, and like you a kid and you ever won Golden Gloves and stuff, your hands is registered. Like your hands is registered. Like
wow.
I like for real. Like I got a homeboy back in South Carolina. His hands registered. He almost went through the same thing I went through, but everything was caught on camera, so he got off everything.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Because when I lived in Baltimore, in Montgomery Mall, it's a barbershop downstairs, and one of the barbers that was in there, I just remember his first name. His name was Marvin, and then he had a gym over there on Pennsylvania Avenue called Umar Gym. And he had, all of his stuff in the barbershop, right? So I got to asking him questions, you're a boxer, you this, you that. And he was like, if you interested, because I've always been interested in wanting to box and everything like that. He was like, I'll train you. Well, one of the first things that came out of my mouth was, I told him, I said, I'm going to tell you right now, I got a problem. I got a problem. Because if somebody hit me in my face, that's it. That's it. It's like an inferno. Whoosh. Is in me, and that's it. Like, I lose it. Like, it's on. Bam. And he's like, no, you can't. You can't do that. You can't be like that.
Yeah, you can't do that.
He was like, you can't do that. You can't be like that. You gotta
have discipline in your
game,
man.
Right. He said all that to me, and I said, well, I don't know.
But you gotta look at it. Just like they hit you, you can hit them too.
Right.
Sometimes you gotta take a lick to get one.
And I'm not one of those that go out and cause problems.
Oh no.
I don't look for trouble. I don't do none of that. I don't go out starting nothing with nobody or anything. I be chill. I be in my own world. I be doing my own thing. You know, if you mess with me, no, don't look at me as no weak person or whatever, because I will defend myself at all costs.
But that's
win or lose.
But that's how it's supposed to be. If you mind your own business and somebody come and mess with you, man, you supposed to defend yourself. That's why it's called self-defense.
Right. And that's true. But not everybody look at it that way, because, you know, a person, whether or not I'm about to say it the way I'm going to say it, it is what it is.
Just say it.
You know, you got people that are predators out here.
Oh yeah.
Bottom line, you got people that are predators out there.
They
out
everywhere.
here, and they prey on the weak. You know, especially if you quiet or whatnot, they look at you as, you know, oh, this person, I can get them. They quiet, they timid, they weak, not knowing anything about this person. But when that moment come out the gate, that's it.
And me personally, like, you know, like my lady Carrie, like I say every woman in America need to have one. Every woman in America need to have
pew,
one.
pew.
I'm trying to tell you, because it's a lot of weirdos out here. There's a lot of weirdos out here, and it's some weird men out here, weird people. Like,
man, the thing that gets me with guys is, you know, if they're out here randomly like hollering at girls, females or whatever,
and don't even know the age of the female.
They're out here randomly hollering at them, and the moment that person says no, it's like
it's a problem.
They lose it. Like that rejection, it goes through the roof with them, and before you know it, this young lady, woman is beat up behind telling someone no. You know, like no, thank you, no, I don't. You know, and they after that want to be left alone. But it's like that rejection from that person, like they can't take it. And so many people's egos really and truly get in the way of a lot of stuff. Like some people, they don't know how to let their ego go.
Because they never had to, though. They always got what they wanted. The people that always do that always got what they wanted. You're not about to tell them no. You're not about to listen. I don't want to be like Kevin Gates. But you mess with my daughter, you're dying. You mess with any one of mine, you're dying.
Hey, he said it.
Sorry, I'm gonna say it in my mouth.
Hey,
like for real.
I'm gonna put it like this. It be that way. Like
it is that way.
When
like,
you
it
come,
should be that way.
When it comes to your own, especially your own and family or whatnot, if you're like that with them, you are going to defend. You're going to defend them. You know, you're gonna go to bat for them. No matter what.
And all these men that be hitting on women, y'all some weak ass motherfuckers, man. Y'all some weak ass cowards, man. I swear to God, I know a couple on right now. We know a couple on right now. Like,
yeah.
The weak ass motherfucking niggas, bro. Like,
can't get with it,
bro. Hey, it's like this. If you that type of man, you need to be by yourself. You need to put yourself on the island. Like for real. Like we don't do that where I come from. If you come across me, I'm smashing you. I don't care. That's crazy, man. It's just...
I just simply can't get with that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if a woman gets into it with a man or a man, either way, and one, it doesn't matter who, walks away from one another,
it's dead.
Let that person walk, whether it be the man or the woman. If they walk away, let them walk.
But
okay, let them walk. Let them walk. Let them go their own way.
I'm letting them walk.
Don't touch him. Don't nothing. Let them go.
But one thing for sure. One thing for certain. You know, you got these females out here provoking these men too.
Oh yeah.
Like, if you're a woman that provoking that man and then he puts hands on you, don't call the police because you provoked that man to do that. You provoked that man to do that, even though he was still wrong.
You know, I don't care for that. Let me try this to see what you do.
Man,
and when you try it, and then you get the you get the response from the person or whatever.
You don't like the response.
Now you in your feelings.
But you don't like the response.
Yeah, you don't like the response. That is true. They don't like the response. Now they all in their feelings. They mad. Okay? They ready to fight and call they cousins or whoever. No, no, that's what you get. Leave people alone. Quit trying to see what a person's gonna do.
Stop poking the bear at you.
You know, stop it.
When he bite you, don't get mad. He bit you. Like, that's so many people in this world need to understand that. Bro, mind your business. Like, stay out of people's business. Just stay out the way. You won't be in no confusion, no BS. If you stay out people's way and just mind your own.
But for the life of me, you just got people that simply do not know how to do that. They don't. They gotta antagonize you in any way, shape, form, or fashion. I know, because I've been through it. You know, I've been through it with my father. I couldn't stand his ass.
Me too.
I'ma just be God honest. I couldn't stand him.
I felt the same way about my
I be minding my own business, not saying nothing, not doing nothing, just being quiet. And next thing I know, you're bothering me for whatever reason. There is no reason. Like, you do it just to be doing it. And I can't stand that.
Me either though.
Leave me the hell alone.
It's why you press my buttons on a good day. You know it's a good day. I told you I woke up in a good day, but you want to press my buttons to the point where I have a bad day. And then when I leave and don't come back for a couple of days, you be mad at me. You push me to the point. You put me to the limit and I don't want to be around you no more.
I understand why you going to get mad, because somebody made the choice to get the hell away from you.
Because they can't take that no or that distance from somebody.
That is true. But man,
it's like you want what you want, but in the end you don't get what you want because the person is not going to give you that, not going to give you the benefit of the satisfaction of you winning. Like, I'll just leave so nobody wins. Cool down, we'll have our space, and we'll come back and talk about it. We can't talk about it, I'll just leave again. and come back when we can talk about it.
Oh well. oh well. You know, bottom line, oh well. You know, some people can't. No, you're right. Some people can't handle that. And
a lot of people be wanting the truth, but when I tell you the truth, you don't know how to take it. You thought you was gonna get a different response than what I gave you, but I'm sorry. You asked for the truth. I'm letting you know. I'm just letting you know how it is. I ain't sugarcoating nothing with you.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm one of the last people on earth. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm one of the last people on earth that you want to get the truth from.
But listen. I'm looking for the truth. Give me the truth.
I'm going to be blatantly honest with you because I don't know no other way to be.
But a lot of people need that. They just don't know if they need it or not. And some people gotta push that on them. No,
some people. You know what? I always get told it's my deliverance, and I'm like, oh, it is.
Fuck a deliverance, as long as you get delivered. Like
intact at that. Because if you ask me something, I'm going to be blatantly honest with you enough to the point to where I can visually draw you what I'm saying.
Paint that picture.
I will do it. I will visibly draw it for you. And then when it plays out with that person, and they'll be in their head like, oh my God, she said that was gonna happen. Or this was this or that, yeah. Because I'm not like one of those, and what do I do now? And then when the stuff happened to you, now you like,
you don't know how to react to it.
Like that, she ain't say this was gonna happen or that was gonna happen.
I gave you the whole truth, nothing but the truth.
So help you God.
And a little more so you understand where I'm coming from.
Most definitely. I mean, I give you something right now.
I give you 4 or 5 examples of that shit, and then see if you which one you want to pick from, because they're all in the same, the truth. I'm
gonna tell you what. When I had a bariatric group that I used to go to. I had a bariatric group after I got my bariatric surgery. And I would go, it was once a month. I would go once a month to the group meeting, right? I would go once a month. And we got on the subject of your bowels not moving. Okay, we got on the subject of that. I'm gonna be nice about it.
Oh no, don't be nice. No, I'm saying the people need to hear what.
When I get to the part,
no,
then you're gonna be like, oh, okay.
Oh no,
yeah.
No, I'm saying that because some people might be trying to get that procedure done, and they need. They need the insight.
Oh, I'm not done. Hold on.
The insight.
Hold on. I'm nice, but I'm gonna be graphic about what I gotta say.
I know that's right.
So we're all in a group and talking about your bowels not moving, like you're only going like once a week or something like that. So here I go in the group. I said, well, look, I'm gonna tell you right now, this is the problem I have. I said, when I go, I said I'm shitting out a log, okay, and it hurt like hell. My booty hole be throbbing. All damn day. I mean, throbbing.
You been using that motherfucker.
Okay, so guys, gay dudes, that be taking it back there like that. More power to you. More power to you, because you can take a pounding back there.
Hey, nigga, you got more strength than I do in my life.
I was shitting out logs like this in the toilet. I'm not lying to you. I swear to God, like I said, my booty hole throbbing.
Fire.
I was done. I like that. I'm gonna tell you something. That shit wore me out so bad. I'm gonna tell you, it shit wore me out so bad. I had to go lay down and take a nap. Man, it wore me out. So I'm in the group, and this is what I'm saying. And I forgot the lady's name, the counselor. She was sitting next to me, and she kept hitting me like, "Oh my God, no, don't say that. No, it needs to be said.
They got it.
It needs to.
Listen,
it needs to be said. It needs to be said. So I'm gonna say it now. After it was all said and done, okay. This lady, she was very, very shy. Comes up to me and she was like, you told your story in the group and everything. And she was like, if you're having problems like that, she was like, you can go to CVS or Walgreens and get fiber gummies. So I said, okay, I kept that in mind. I said, all right, I'm going to go get fiber gummies, right? Boom. I get off work one night or whatever, and I go to Walgreens. And I said, well, these damn things are expensive. $13 and some change a bottle.
For like what, 60 of them?
I can't remember how many for some fiber gummies. Okay? So I said, well, I'm just going to get one bottle.
Fire.
Okay?
So you need.
So at that time, I'm in my room, I'm chilling, and I'm menstruating. So I want something sweet. Okay? I wanted something sweet.
Y'all see where this going? I do a little bit. I see what's going on.
I wanted something sweet, y'all. I was craving something sweet so bad. And I'm in that room, and the only thing I had sweet in that room was the fiber gummies.
Ooh.
Why?
How many? How many? That was the question. How many? How many?
I had just opened the bottle. I had just opened it that day. I had just opened the bottle.
Sound like traffic.
Y'all know how real players do.
Hey.
With them sunflower seeds.
Oh.
That was me. That was me throwing back them fiber gummies. I lied to you not. I ate a half a bottle of fiber gummies, right?
Ooh.
So I'm going to say...
The cola feel good right now.
I'm going to say probably about in between 2 and 4 o'clock in the morning. In between that time, in between about 2 and 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm laying in the bed. My stomach woke me up.
Sweating.
My stomach woke me up. It was like... If you think I'm playing, I'm telling you that ass truth. My stomach did that and it dropped. So y'all know, if when you gotta go and that your stomach drop and you break out sweating,
I'm trying to tell you.
You gotta go.
Get
y'all,
butt naked now. Get butt naked now.
Man, let me tell y'all, I got up and I went to that bathroom and y'all, I damn near shitted out my life. Like that
so
shit, it went back to 1889.
Damn.
Like I shitted out my entire life. Back 1889.
That's before your life.
Okay, and I was born in 1974. Okay, so and it happened. It happened 3 times.
Listen.
Shout out to Baltimore sewer system. I love y'all.
You need to shout out that damn fiber company that you was getting off with. You need to shout out fiber company right there.
I went 3. I lied to y'all now. I went 3 times, and when I say everything out of me, like my stomach looked like a washboard. A washboard. Do you hear me? Like my stomach was woo. I had nothing in there. If I went to go drink water, it was like doop, 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 like the droplets. I felt as if I could hear the stomach, the water dropping down in my stomach.
Oh man!
I was done, and I say after that, I was like, okay, I was so weak. Y'all, I was so weak, but I was not weak to the point to where I could not take a shower. I took me a shower, and y'all, when I say I took that shower,
sleep,
and I laid down in that bed,
sleep.
When I woke up, my whole entire side of the face looked like something from out of a horror movie. Because my neck was twisted and my whole entire face was pushed in like this. It was in. So it looked like I had half a face. Because I looked in the mirror, I was like...
Sleeping good.
I was like, God damn.
That's what that trauma shit did
look,
to you.
Hey, I couldn't even wipe the slop from my face because I was just done. I slept so damn good. I was like...
Speaking of sleep,
I said, was it good for you as it was for me?
Look.
Hold up.
I'm about to say.
Hold up. So, the following month, right? Now, I can't wait to get back the following month. After the fiber gummies and everything. The following month, I couldn't wait. I could not wait to get back to that group. Oh, I was ready. Locked and loaded. Boom. Ready. Yep, just like that. I was ready. Oh, I sat down next to that counselor again, and I let it rip. She was like, oh my God. Everything with her was, oh my God, I can't believe you said that. Believe it. Because I said it.
It happened.
I said, while I was in the group, the lady, I don't even remember her name, but the lady that told me about the fiber gummies, I pointed right at her. I said, Miss,
It worked.
I said, I want to thank you. Both me and my booty hole thanks you.
Oh, shit.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Both me and my booty hole
man.
thanks you. Yes, I did. In the group, yes, I did.
Oh, man.
Yes, I did. I said, y'all, the story that I just told is what I told to them in the group, and they was like, I can't believe this one is sitting here saying it.
I need some fucking gummies.
But by me being graphic with it, they had a general idea, like, yeah, man, yeah. I had a couple of people, I had the head nods out there, they were shaking their head like, yeah, you telling the truth. Yeah, you not lying. You telling the thank you and thank you.
But,
yeah.
But look, they didn't want to come out and tell that shit.
No, but I did.
They didn't want to come out and tell
I
that
did.
shit.
Because I feel like this. When it comes to being honest and telling your truth, I'm not out here for looks. And I never have been. You know, because some people are so scared about what makes them look like this, what makes them look like that. You know, to the point where I got over that a long time ago. Oh, if I was you, I wouldn't have said that, because I ain't out here trying to look like a nigga. I don't care. I do not care. And let me tell you something. The most embarrassing stuff that happens to you, I guarantee it's happened to somebody else, and they're delighted.
You're like, oh,
that you have said
something
that
in common.
because now you got something in common, and nowadays, okay, not letters or anything like that, you're getting inboxed. Now you're getting inboxed, and somebody in that inbox is saying, "Thank you for telling that story, because I went through the same thing,
I felt like
and
I
did
alone.
not have the courage to come out and say, but thank you for telling your story." Yeah, because I don't care how stuff makes me look, because I'm a human being and things are gonna happen.
But the thing about it is, you only live one life.
Hey,
you only live one life, and guess what? Whatever happens to you, it just happens. You gotta keep pushing.
It does, and there are no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And I'm gonna tell you, like, I have so many embarrassing moments, things that have happened to me.
We all do.
You know, things that have happened to me in my life, and I'm not embarrassed at all to say.
But,
no.
But that's the thing, though. We all have those moments, but the strong people are only the ones that. Well, not the strong people only. I feel like the ones that actually can come out and say what they went through. Those people that should be out here mentoring people and actually like giving people motivation to actually keep pushing out here.
I'll give it to them.
Like,
I'll give it to you, bro.
For real. Like you get like I'm saying like now, the generation now, they soft, they sensitive as hell. You can't say nothing to them, or they ready to shoot you. Like, bro, like. It's like this. You only get one life. You gonna live your life in a prison cell or a grave, bro, or you gonna enjoy it out here and not have no worries about nothing that nobody care say about you. Guess what? You was born alive. You gonna die. You was born by yourself. You gonna die by yourself. It is what it is. I feel like if somebody hating on you, let them hate. Let them hate. Let them hate.
All day.
No, why? Because you ain't the only person that hating on.
Hate me.
Please hate me.
Hate me. I don't care.
Look, you know, when you hate me, you motivate me to do better. Okay.
If I happen to pop up on your timeline, you see my face, and you in disgust, like, I can't stand that man.
Hey, guess what? Thumbs down.
Hey, do this. Scroll. You could very well do that. I don't care. Because I know it be people. I tell you right now, it be people on my timeline sometimes, and I look and I be like, scroll.
But the thing about it is, if you hating, why you following me? Why you on my timeline? Why you on my page? Why you looking at my profile?
Because they want to know.
But you want to know, but you
they want to know.
But you hate me so much.
But they want to know.
But that's
They hate to know.
That's hypocrite. that is contradicting yourself.
Big time.
That's
But they can't help it.
You can help it. Just don't worry about me.
They can't help it.
Huh?
They can't help because they want to know what's going on with you so bad.
Why is she so
special?
Up,
like they want to keep up with what's going on with you. So the minute you have a downfall, something bad happens or whatever have you, then they want to be the ones to say, aha, aha. Okay.
But when you say aha, I'm pretty sure I'm going to bounce back from this and come back 10 times stronger than what you thought I was. Just because you saying aha. Just because you
and
say
that's
aha.
how they do. And then they want to tell the streets. I used to tell my brother, I said, look, let me tell you something. You don't have any friends. And I said, the streets have no love for you at all. Like, you up now, and the minute you go down, y'all know that dude, D-Rock, this happened, that happened, you want the streets to talk about you when you up, when everything is good with you. But the moment you down, you don't like that. You don't want the streets talking about you that way because you want to always stay up. And when it comes to the streets, you're not always going to be up. You're not always going to be up. It's going to be ups and downs. You got to know how to maneuver through that.
I ain't gonna lie, I see it different. I see the streets ain't nothing but down. Cause you gotta look over your shoulder every second. You gotta understand who your opposition is. Not for the street niggas or the police. You got your best friends backdooring you. It ain't nothing but downs. Like, the money might be good for right now, but once you really get up there, people gonna hate you so bad. You gonna be looking on your shoulder to the point where you can't trust nobody around you. So it's all downs. It's all downs. Like, no. What's good about it? Give me a good example, and I'm pretty sure I can counteract it.
There really is no good example.
There is no good in the streets.
There is no. When I say ups, like, you out there and you making money and you up. That's it.
You making money. But
you out there and you making money. You up, but
you throwing rocks at the penitentiary.
But you got all of this, everything in what you just said. All of that stuff is over here, and you just got a little bit of that. Okay, you good, you making money, but yeah, everything in what you said, all that stuff is over there. So the downs outweigh the ups when it comes to the streets, basically.
But it's only ups if you got a structure behind you to the point where your whole team loyal. Ain't no loyalty out here in the streets, sis. You know that.
None.
Ain't no loyalty out in the streets. It's always thieves. It's always con artists. There's always something going on. So the street life is dead now. We was kids, man. Look. You can be in the streets, man, and be okay. It was OGs that would tell you, hey, man, get out the streets, man. You don't supposed to be out here.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna tell you right now, my great uncle, he had a barbershop in Newark, New Jersey, on Washington. I think either it's Washington Street or Washington Avenue. But it's Washington. I remember that in Newark. He ran a barbershop, right? And the streets looked out for him like he looked out for the streets. So when boosters back then was boosting, they were boosting.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they were boosting.
The barbershops were
and
hot spots.
My great uncle stayed on the swivel. He stayed on the swivel because he would say to me, he was like, you gotta watch them. You gotta watch them. You gotta watch these niggas out here because they not right. They ain't no good. You gotta watch these niggas at all times. And my great uncle, he passed away at the age of 94.
Good life.
93, 94.
Good life.
And he used to say that. So I remember back then, if you could shop at Macy's, oh, you were everything.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so my great uncle had these immaculate boosters that would come by selling him stuff. You know what I mean? And if anybody from the city, if y'all know boosters. If y'all knew boosters like that back in the day, you gave them the list.
And I'm gonna let you know now.
You gave them the list.
We don't call them boosters anymore. They crackheads now.
That was well, boosters. I'm boosters. Call them boosters.
I mean, but
call them crackheads. That ain't cool.
But look, But Baltimore and South got all their own different lingo.
Oh well, everybody do. But I'm just saying boosters. I don't want to call them crackheads because that's drugs and that's a downfall of the streets.
Yeah.
So I can distinctly remember my mother being on the phone with my Uncle Sidney.
Mr. Zion said boosters.
Yeah, man, boosters. Boosters.
I got you, boss. Boosters.
Yeah. So my great uncle, I remember my mom was talking to him. We were in Germany at the time. Matter of fact, we were in Butzbach, Germany. And my great uncle, he was busy. Like I said, he stayed on the swivel. He was cutting hair, doing whatever. So he was like, "Here, Jean, tell her the kid's size and this and that." So he handed the phone to the lady, and both the lady and my mom is on the phone. My mom gave sizes, all that stuff. Man, when I say my great uncle sent a ginormous size box of shoes and clothes, I can remember, look, y'all, I lied to you not. I can remember looking at tags. The tags weren't even off the clothes. I wore this silk purple shirt. I wore the hell out of that shirt. Yes, I did. I wore the hell out of it. That tag, Macy's. Okay? That shirt at that time was $72. I can't remember the change, but it was $72. I remember that. Yeah. And then if y'all remember back in the day when the patent leather shoes came out, well, me and my sister, we both had the same kind. Patent leather shoes with the, oh my God, like it looked like a half moon, a star, and all of that. And behind it, it had like different colors. Yeah. It had like the shapes cut out in the shoe. And it had like the different. Yeah, that we had those patent leather shoes. Wore them things out. Yeah, we did. We wore them out. Patent leather shoes, like we were it when we went to school with our gear on. Everything that my uncle sent us, like it was Christmas in the summertime for us because that was our school clothes. My great uncle, like I said, he sent that great big box, man. Boy, I never forget them clothes. And then I remember we were in his apartment. I remember we was in his apartment. And, oh my God, he had a ton of leather coats. Yeah, he did. And he told us, y'all go over there and go pick one. Y'all go over there and go pick out which one you want. Pick out which one? Leather coats. Real leather coats that had the lining, inside. Mine had the drawstring. Was over in Germany with it too. Yep. Had the drawstring in it with the hood.
Watch that real joint right there.
With the hood, no fur.
With the hood.
No fur.
With the hood. That's that real joint.
Never forget that, boy. I mean, when I say the streets treated my uncle right and my uncle treated the streets right, that's how it was back then.
Oh,
we look out for you, you look out for us.
Yeah, in that sense. But
yeah, but they were called crackheads too.
But that's the good side of the streets, like the happy times.
Oh God.
Those are the happy times that you rarely see like that, because you can remember that to the T. That's why it was a good time. But you know, there's some times that was bad that you was like, we shouldn't be out here right now at this time of night, like this age.
Nah,
like you know some things going on out here, like. Just speaking from being from South Carolina, like I never been to Baltimore, but I heard stories that it get crazy.
Now you talking my language. I can tell you about Baltimore. What you want to know?
But let's know, like
West Side, Sandtown.
I can tell you. I ain't never been up north, but
Park Heights.
Me personally, I can't do that cold. I can't do that cold. So and like I like space. Like I heard everything up there close as hell. Closest.
It depends on where you go.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Like,
it depends on where you go in Maryland.
I need me a guide if I go somewhere like that, because I'm not walking in the wrong neighborhoods.
Well, I'm your tour guide. What you need? You want to go to Maryland? I'll show you.
Oh yeah, you know.
I'll show you where to go, where not to go.
I don't mind traveling. It's just that I don't like to go nowhere that I don't know. Feel me? Like
y'all.
You know we ain't been down here. I ain't been out here too many times.
I'm gonna tell you this. When what is that? MTA? Because down here is MARTA. So MTA, right? MTA had it. I think it was like a day or two. It was always in October. It was always in October, and where you get to ride for free. You get to ride for free anywhere. That meant the light rail, the subway, the buses, and Amtrak.
Why October?
Because that was the month for that. I don't know. That was the month. That was the month for that.
Okay.
October. That's all I remember. That was the month for it. October. They just had it for that time. Okay. Yeah. Everybody, they designate. It's different company designate stuff for
but
reasons.
That's dope that they give you a free month.
Yeah. No, it wasn't a month. It was like a day or two or something like that.
That's good too.
And I tell you what, it was good for the boosters. It was. I'm gonna tell you right now. It was good for the boosters.
They took all this stuff.
Man, look, hold up. Man, let me tell you. At the time we were living At the time we were living on McCullough Street. 1918 McCullough Street. Never forget that shit. On the third floor. And I remember going up to towards up North Avenue. I went up to like North Avenue, almost up there by Pennsylvania Avenue, like Penn North, up that way somewhere. And Utah Street. My bad. Utah Street. That's it. Because if you come on McCullough Street, if you walk towards North Avenue, it's like that curve right there, and that's Utah Street. So they were like right there on Utah Street. Man, when I say they had Nike for days, they had Nike T-shirts, they had sneakers, they was getting rid of all of that stuff left and right.
They had the sweatsuits, tracksuits too?
No, they had T-shirts, like a mob of T-shirts.
I thought they had the tracksuits.
Like Nike with the tags on it. Boosters, they said, we went all the way to D.C. We went all the way to D.C. and got this. I was like, what the what? Whoa. At that time, guess what? At that time, I wasn't wearing Nike. I wasn't wearing Nike at all. It wasn't until probably 2000 when I first started wearing Nike, because I was so against it for the longest. I was a Reebok kid, so I didn't buy any of the stuff. And I told him, I said, hey, if you got Reeboks in there, I'll buy that. No, all we got is Nike. All we got is Nike. We got to hurry up and get rid of this stuff. Man, Boosters was out there getting rid of all them Nike. Man, get 2 for $5. I miss them. I miss them. I'm going to tell you right now, I miss them Boosters in Baltimore.
I got one right now.
Bath and Body Works.
I got a couple in Columbia if you need some.
All right, we'll talk.
For real.
Real talk.
For
okay,
real.
Let me tell you something. We were on North Avenue on the west side, and these guys coming down the street, Bath and Body Works, Bath and Body. I'm talking about the big bottles. Look up, girl, pull over. Pull over to the curb.
How they boozing
Man, hey.
How they boozing
Hey, all that Bath and Body Works, man, we loaded up.
Man.
Look, we already know that they trying to hurry up and get rid of it. Look, and this how they talk. I like to, y'all.
You sound like my cousin Baby.
Look,
You sound like my cousin Baby just now.
If anybody jump on this live from Baltimore, you know. So we there and they do this. I'll get this real quick. The hood look. Hey, Miss Lane, look. I'll give you 2 of these for $5. All right, you got it.
Take that.
And I'll throw in an extra $10. Oh shit! Thank you, Miss Lane. You all right? Man, come on. Pew. They are going down the street. We already know what they about to do. That goes without saying. That's one, man. Look, let me tell you something. And let me tell y'all. Look, hey, big shout out. Big shout out to Santa Maria. No. This a carry out spot. Santa Maria.
It's a food joint.
Yeah, a carry out spot. At the end of Stockton Street.
What they
Stockton at the end of Stockton Street, and I forgot, huh?
What they sell?
Oh shit, they sell subs and pizza, slices of cake, salads. Yeah, Santa Maria. They've been there for a good minute. At the end of Stockton Street on the west side. Santa Maria's, yes sir. I happen to be in it because that was my spot, y'all. I would go in there and I would go get me some pizza fries. Yeah. Oh, when Big Backin was backing, pow.
That was a big back.
Pow. I would go in there and I would go get me some pizza fries and a sub, and that'll last me for like a couple of days, right? So while I'm in there, dude comes in there with, one of them big, what are they, like plastic, like zip bags or whatever? You know what I'm talking about? Like them big plastic bags.
You talking about we get from Nike and stuff?
No, like a grocery bag or something. Like you load stuff up in it.
Oh yeah.
One of them. One of them big bags. Well, the young man that came in there, believe it or not, he worked at Mars grocery store. Right? Anybody know Mars grocery store? The only one I knew was all the way out York Road in Towson, right? So I'm in Santa Maria's chilling, got my food, I'm waiting, and dude comes up to me and says, "Hey, you want to buy some steaks?" He said, "I just got off work." He said, "Hold up." He said, "You want to buy some steaks? I just got off work." And I said, "Oh yeah." I said, "For how much?" Y'all, I think they were porterhouse steaks that he just got. Porterhouse steaks.
They ain't cheap, y'all. They're not cheap.
20 in between. I'm gonna say I bought 4 of them, and they were in between $21 and $26 a piece. He said, "Look, I'm trying to hurry up and get I'm trying to hurry up and get rid of these." Okay, I said, "How much? How much you want for them?" He said, "For you, gotta give y'all the hood look." Yeah. He said, "For you, $15. I said, "For all 4 porterhouse steaks?" said, all right. I said, do you take change? He said, is it money? I said, yes, it is. I said, wait here. Do you know I took my fat ass back to my spot, and I dumped out all that change, and I was counting. 1, 2, 3, and then I had dollars on me too, so he saw the dollars, right? So I can't remember how much change I counted out, but back then, if you know, if you had the pullover windbreakers that had the pouch in the front, it had the pouch in the front. Talk about jingling, baby. LL, you were singing about me, buddy. You just didn't know it then. I was jingling. I had all that change in front of my pouch. And I went back there and I said, look, I said, if you want to make sure, it's, all there, I said, you can count it out before I walk away from you. And he looked at me, he's like, I believe you. He said, I believe it's all there. No problem. 4 porterhouse steaks. 4.
He's a booster.
1, 2, 3, 4. Bam. Okay. I walked back to my spot. I put them in the refrigerator or whatnot. And y'all, at that time, I was working at this company called Maryland News Distributing Company. And I would get off work probably in between 2, 4 o'clock in the morning, something like that. I would get off that time, but I wouldn't get home until around that time. So I get home and I come in there because I went to the grocery store. I bought me some onions, some vegetables. And you talk about somebody eating like Mufasa.
You're like a king.
I was eating like every day. Every day I was eating like Mufasa.
Porterhouse.
Porterhouse steak. I was eating like Mufasa. Man, I came to work and told my coworkers, they laughing at me because they know I'm not from there. You know what I mean? So I told you, shit, I'm eating like Mufasa. Man, all the shit I used to buy off the street. Tote umbrellas.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody know them? Tote umbrellas are not cheap.
Yeah, bruh, they're not. That's like the Bentley got
the echelon of umbrellas.
If you ain't got the real Bentley one, that's the one you supposed to be getting.
Tote umbrellas, y'all. It was a guy walking around. He had the tall one. So if you pop it open, it choof. Mm-hmm. It's out there. About a good 6 or 8 people could probably fit up under that umbrella.
Yeah, it's like one of them patio goddamn.
Yeah,
the patio one, but it's a personal one, light as hell. Though.
Yes, I had that for the longest in my trunk, and let this girl that I was dating use it, and never got it back. But anywho, dude come down the street with the umbrellas or whatnot, trying to get rid of them. So I'm on Pennsylvania Avenue. Now I'm at the laundromat with my man Myron. I wonder if he's okay. I ain't heard from him, but I hope he's okay. Out there with my man Myron, dude comes down the street, got those umbrellas, trying to get rid of them. I look, I'm like, God damn. I said, that's an umbrella for real. So I said, how much you selling them for?
Mm-hmm.
Give me 10 now. Give me 10 now. I looked at that umbrella. You know how much that umbrella costs? Almost $100.
I was about to say they run from 100 to $300.
He said, give me 10. He was like, give me $10, Miss Lady. I know you got it. You look like you got money.
How you look like you got money?
I don't know, but that's what they will all say to me. You look like you got money.
If you clean, you look like you got money.
I don't know where that came from, but okay. So lo and behold, I don't never pull money out in front of nobody. I don't never do that. I'm not with that. If I don't know exactly what's in my pocket, I'm not pulling out nothing in front of you.
I'll turn my back on you.
I'm not turning my back on you either. You can clock me. Bloop. So I went back in the laundromat to, go check my clothes anyway. And then I, took the 10 out, came out, gave him the 10. All right, thank you, Miss Slade. All right, thank you. All right. But go on. Man, they got in my brother. But them people in Baltimore, boy, I ain't never mad. I miss riding public transportation. Cause that's where they were.
But don't y'all got them out here?
What?
Don't you got train stuff out here?
Yeah, but it's not the same.
It's a whole different vibe.
Way different vibe. Way different vibe. Hell, I used to buy when it was real popular and popping back then, Degree. 3 for $5. Hey, let me get that.
Oh yeah, talking about deodorant?
Yeah, 3 for $5. Hey, let me get that. Come here. Hey, come here. I bought fabric softener.
They like $7 a piece in the store. If you go to the store, they're like
I bought
$7.
I bought fabric softener. The what is it? The 8 count of Dove soap. Guy was on the train. I was going home, and I didn't. My money was in the bank. I didn't have no money on me, and I told him, I said, "Hey." I said, if you could just, because we got off the train. I said, I got the money. I said, I can go around to the ATM. I said, if you wait or whatever and I get changed. All right, I can do that. No problem. All right, I'll get off with you. He got off with me. Man, I came home with 8 count Dove bar soap, toothbrush.
It's that real shit.
Toothbrush. Man, I bought so much stuff off the street. It's ridiculous. I miss it. And I used to tell my mom.
You know what's so crazy?
I used to tell my mom.
Those were the good days, though.
Man.
You can't do that now. You can't. Everybody trying to scam you now. You can't do that. You can't do it no more.
At all.
Like, you can see with your door unlocked back then. Man, look, you gotta have 4 or 5 locks in your door where we live at, man. For real.
I miss it. I ain't gonna tell no lie. I miss it. If you had a good hookup, you had a hookup. I remember we had somebody come to the house.
I'm a faithful dude if you got a good hookup.
If you like, if they their thing was just give them some time, because they had to go get the stuff.
Oh yeah.
And then they'll come by the house, dump out all the stuff. This is what you wanted, right? You said this is what you want. Their thing is if they went out and went through the trouble of getting all that stuff,
at least buy it.
Buy the shit. Don't do them like that.
I'm buying everything.
Man.
I'm letting you know I'm coming with $100.
Man.
And guess what? You might say 50. I'm still gonna give you that 100. Cause guess what? I know you're gonna keep coming back. I know you're gonna keep coming back with the product, man. If I tell I need t-shirts every 2 weeks, man. Look, I'm faithful. You want that $20 every time.
And you know what? Food stamps.
Man,
I didn't even know how that shit went. I didn't know how it went.
You don't even talk about food stamps.
Honestly,
man.
I didn't know how it went. And this guy got me. My ex cussed me out for filth. I was like, because I didn't know. But man, once I found out, it's on and popping. So I know now, okay.
What you doing, $1 for $1?
Nah, okay, like whole dollars. So if whole dollars, like if they got 100 worth of food stamps, you give them half. You give them $50.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I had to learn that in the streets because I didn't know that. I didn't know how it went. And see, I went in at the time. I don't even think they're around anymore. The grocery store Stop Shop and Save in Baltimore. I went down there on Pennsylvania Avenue, and I had already went in. I bought whatever I wanted, came out, and it was this tall, I'll never forget, this tall big lady that was sitting outside. She was sitting there just like this. She looked at me. When she looked up and saw me, she was like, "Hey, big girl." Turn around and I look. She was like, "You want to buy something?" They always get me after I done spent my money. They don't never get me before I go in the store. It's not until after I come out the store then they want to come with the shit. And I'm looking like,
I done spent my fucking money now.
I'm like, y'all some ruthless ass people. Like, y'all just do me in any old kind of way. Yeah.
Hold up. How can you approach somebody by saying, "Hey, big girl"?
Because she didn't know my name.
Excuse me.
Nah. I didn't take it as disrespect.
Oh, I forgot you said you was in Baltimore.
Baltimore, yeah.
So y'all, it was up north and everything.
Yeah.
So they don't say excuse me.
Right. No. Oh, yes, they do.
In Baltimore, they do.
Oh, they real big on that. Excuse me.
Oh, see, but look, look. Having somebody that always lived in New York.
Okay.
I think every northern person is the same. Everything like the same.
Yeah.
But like. Northern, they don't say excuse me, they'll bump you and don't even care. You know what I'm saying?
Baltimore, excuse me, if you don't move, if you're in their way, oh, they'll holler, excuse me, and oh, you move out their way. I'm sorry.
Oh,
they move.
See now,
yeah,
look,
no, Baltimore, no, they'll holler.
Look now, you making me want to go visit.
Go ahead.
Because I'll never visit New York because that right there. I would never like. That's it's so many of y'all. Like, you don't, but I will understand because they gotta say excuse me 20,000 times a day.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Because they're bumping so many people.
Look, let me tell you something. New York is New York. And if you don't know how to, like, deal with New York people, you're going to think 24/7 that they are so mean and so disrespectful. And it's not that. That's just the way they are. And I learned that, because if they say something to you, if they talk shit to you, you talk shit back. And it's like when you talk shit back, they're like, oh, okay, she can hold on. Man, look, I talk shit right back.
But that's, I get that from my homeboy too. He from New York too. So he was like, bro, we just want somebody to interact with us the same way we interact with you. Like, I'm like, bro, I feel that's rude, bro. Just to,
but
like,
by you being in the South, you would take it that way.
Yeah, but see, that's why if I say like I would have to adjust if I ever go up there or live up there or something like that. I have to adjust to it to the point where like it's like I understand it, but I would really have to I have to live there for a couple of years just to get used to it.
Yeah, you would
have to. I would have to.
You would have a hard time adjusting because you're not used to it in no way, shape, form, or fashion. So like when New Yorkers or anybody up north when they speak, for some people, they take aggression like they're real aggressive.
It's like aggressive. It is
like they're aggressive. They're rude. They're mean to you. No, that's just the way they are, and even being down here and coming across, people from up top or anything like that, I get it. I don't take your attitude or anything like that into offense because it's not directed towards me. So I know how to deal with them. It wasn't until I moved down here, that they didn't know how to, well, I'm not going to say they didn't know how to take me, but I was too aggressive for them. Yeah. Because I spoke up and I spoke my mind and I said how I felt, and I'm not going to let you do or treat me any old kind of way. Now, before I moved up north and I was living in Columbus, Georgia, the way I was in Columbus, Georgia, is the way they would want to deal with me now. Because I was shy, I was timid. If you hurt my feelings, I shut down. I didn't have anything to do with you. I didn't say nothing to you. No, none of that. That was just me. I would shut down. I was like a doormat. People walked all over me. In the whole nine. So, once I, went from being in Columbus, Georgia, and moved up in Baltimore or whatnot, and after being with my ex, Pandora's box blew wide open, and it never went back the same. So I learned, to not only speak up for myself, but not let any and everything go by like it's okay, and I'm okay with it. So I learned. So being down here now, and the way that I am now, a lot of them can't. They can't. Oh my God, you're rough. You're too aggressive. No, man. I say what I feel. I say what I think. You don't like it? Oh well.
And that's how I feel too. I feel like if they can't deal with you, they don't put it around you.
No.
That's how I feel. I feel like you can't deal with who I am and how I am. You shouldn't be around me. That's just me.
True that, but they can't help it. Oh, they can't help it. When you're in good company, you know what I mean? When you're in good company, you want to continue to stay in good company. Granted, yeah, you sit there with all your, like, I don't like this, or I don't like that, but yet you still want to be in good company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
I'll get people, like, when I say stuff, oh my God, you shouldn't have said it that way. Excuse me?
It came out how it's supposed to come out.
I said it exactly the way I meant it. So that you will get a clear understanding of what I'm saying to you. I
said it like that so you know I'm serious when I say it.
Oh my God, you shouldn't have said it like that. You should have said it. No, you say it like that. I'm not going to say it like that. You say it like that.
Take it how I'm saying it, let it go over your head. Either way, the message has been delivered, if you received it or not.
Okay, all day long. All day long.
Don't shoot the messages because you couldn't get the message. I don't know. It's people just don't understand. Like, I'm gonna be me, so you be you.
They understand. Here's the thing: they understand, but they want you to be at a way that it's comfortable for them.
They want you to downsize yourself.
Yeah, so that they can be comfortable around you. It's for their comfort, not yours.
Man, fuck your comfort.
Hey, all day long.
I'm sorry, bump your comfort.
No. You said it.
Bump your comfort, because guess what? The world's not a comfortable space.
It is not.
It's not a comfortable space anymore. Everything is uncomfortable. Just doing a job at work is uncomfortable now. Knowing that what you got to deal with in the world, that is uncomfortable now. So guess what? If I'm going to be uncomfortable, we all going to be uncomfortable.
Man, look. That's just the way it goes. Like, I had a supervisor. When I worked at the post office, I was a letter carrier. Oh. Okay? I was a letter carrier for the post office at one point in time.
Check y'all mail.
Okay, now they can have that shit. They can have that shit. Boo boo. They can have that shit. I was a letter carrier. I was over there, what was that? Wabash post office. I was over there. And my supervisor pulled me in the office. Oh, okay. No, you good. She pulled me in the office and was talking to me. And she was like, look, you are doing a good job. You come to work every day. You do what you're supposed to do. I commend you on that. But you are, slow. At delivering the mail. Now, she was being nice about it because that's her position. She can't bluntly come out and say,
speed the fuck up.
Whatever. No. So I'm sitting there. At that time, I had lost weight or whatever, but I was like 200, about 215 or whatever. But I was thick. I was thick with it. Not sloppy fat. I was thick with it. And I sat there and I looked at that woman. I said, look, I can say it, but you can't. My ass is too big to be out there trying to deliver some goddamn mail. Okay? And I'm slow and people are complaining. Really, that's what you want to say. But I know you can't say it, so I'll say it for you. Do you know that woman could have opened up her desk drawer and put her head in it and closed it back. Because her eyes got just that big and was like, she was like, well.
She said what I wanted to say.
She was like, well, okay.
She understands.
She was like, well, okay. And I'm sitting there looking at her like, yeah, I said it. Because really,
that's what you want to say.
Really, that's what you want to say. But I know you can't because of your position. You know, and it can be a factor of me filing a lawsuit. Yeah.
I know that.
For size discrimination.
Yeah, but you know, we got some people out
right.
there that just say it.
Right. But being in the position that she's in.
Professional position.
Professional. She couldn't do that. So I did it for her.
Which probably made her laugh a little
bit. It did. Because that woman could have sunk. When I say she was like this. Like, I can't believe this goddamn girl. Believe it.
And the thing is, I want you to laugh when I say it.
And she was like, she was holding back because she was like this.
Don't hold it back. Let it out.
She couldn't because I was dead serious in her face. But she was nice. She was nice. I give it to her. I forgot her name, and she said to me, she was like, you know, I'm just not gonna throw you to the wolves. She said, I'm not going to do that to you. What I'm going to do is I'm going to send you over to collections over there on Fayette Street, which is the main branch. So I said, okay. I said, well, I thank you for the opportunity. Thank you. Y'all, I dropped that damn mailbag right there and went on. From there, I went on to collections, and I was driving a 2.5-ton truck collecting mail downtown Baltimore. Yeah. I've had some jobs.
It's not a good job, though.
It was.
That was fun, too. Well, not in the heat part, but I know it's fun.
I tell you what, it was not fun for me.
Cause of the time?
No. I'm about to tell you. It was not fun for me when I got told before I went on my route, because I wound up going over to the annex then. Okay, they sent me over to the annex to go run routes over there, and then I would, because it was like the annex, the main building. They were like right there, boom, boom. So I would go over to the annex, and I had a route that I ran, and on this route, you had Baltimore City Jail, the half, like when they come out of prison.
Halfway house.
Now it wasn't a halfway house exactly. Now it wasn't exactly that. Okay, then you had Max and Supermax. So they were like, it was one here up the hill, and then I think Supermax was at the bottom. So they were like right next to each other, like boom, boom. Okay? Then you have Baltimore City Jail, and on the other side where Baltimore City Jail was, they had all the other different places down the street from it, right? So I had that route. And I got told before I started doing that route, they told me, I'm letting you know right now that if you just so happen to be in any of those facilities and they call for lockdown, you're going to be in there locked down until they release the lockdown, right? So you have Max, Supermax. And I would look up and I would see, the guys in the towers with the rifles and all of that. That didn't scare me. I was used to seeing that when I was in elementary school, right? So I would see all of that or whatever, and I'm like, okay, all right. Y'all, I was
sure.
Man, look, I was in Supermax.
Please don't go lock down.
I was in Supermax I was still driving the 2.5-ton truck with the big cart back there where you dump all the mail in, right? So I'm in Supermax and I'm getting ready to come out of Supermax. Lo and behold, what happens? I'm standing there waiting to go out, right? And that shit was going so. That was the door. And mind you, I had a tub that was like, y'all can't see. I had a great big. I had a big tub. The big tubs, right? That big, that big, right? To put all the mail in, okay? And I'm standing there with that tub, and meanwhile, that the door is going, and as it's going, because it's going real slow in front of me, before I knew it, boom, the alarm goes off for the shutdown. So I'm like, I'm saying it was like, y'all, that much of that door open, and I lied to you not, if I didn't squeeze my fat ass through that little spot, because the door had stopped. When it was going and when that alarm came on, the door stopped. Right? When that that damn door stopped, y'all, I squeezed all my fat ass through that much. Because I was like, I'm not going to be in here locked down. No, I'm not. No. The tub, y'all, if y'all would have seen...
Fuck that tub.
Poor tub.
Fuck that tub.
Y'all, I yanked the living daylights out of that tub. A good 3 tub. And I pulled it on through. Okay? I pulled it on through, and guess what? All the mail was still in the tub.
That's surprising.
All the mail was still in the tub. And I was gone. Next thing I know, by the time I pulled that tub out, okay, that much. By the time I pulled that tub through, that much of the out from the gate opening, it started back up. Going the other way to close. Y'all, I hauled ass. And the only thing I can think of in my mind was, if there is a prisoner in the back of this U.S. postal truck, guess what? He's going for a ride. Yep, I'm going to give him a ride. His first free ride from out of jail. He's going to get it today because I'm not stopping at all. And I didn't. I did not stop until I got back over there to the main branch. I'm sitting there. I don't hear, now as I'm driving, I don't hear nothing back there. I don't hear nothing back there. So I'm like, okay, I'm good. I'm good. I'm in the clear. Y'all, I hauled ass. And if anybody know, over there where the jails are, it's like a what you call it? A bonding.
Oh, bail bondsman?
Bail bondsman or whatever. And the railroad tracks are right there. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. I was the Dukes of Hazzard.
Fuck that train.
I was no, not that train. Them train tracks. Because I was flying. When I came from that jail. I came down that hill. The train tracks was right there. Everybody know you're supposed to slow up, go over the train. Nah, hell no, not me. I was the Dukes of Hazzard that day. I was like, woo! I was rolling. And it's like, once you go over the railroad tracks or whatever, it's like a main street, and you can go across, because from there they got nothing but like one-way streets going like up and down, north and south, like one-way streets, right? And the side where I was on, it's like I can pull into like the parking lot, and it's like a coffee place or something like that. I didn't do it that day.
You're doing too much.
I did. I was flying that truck. I did not care. That 2.5-ton truck was flying, in the air. I didn't care. I got away from that Supermax.
And listen, y'all think that doing time is a good thing sometimes. That street credibility ain't shit. That prison time ain't gonna give you no street credibility. I'd rather be home with my family.
Have mercy.
Just think about what sis said. She said she was delivering mailings, got locked up.
Oh, locked down with them, and I ain't do nothing.
And guess what? She ain't got no DLC. She ain't got no DLC number. She ain't no shackles, none of that shit.
None.
Guess what? That motherfucking shit scary as hell, dog.
Yeah, okay. When that door, and it's moving slow.
And they do that shit on purpose. Everything in prison is designed to make you crazy.
A scare tactic.
A scare tactic and to put you in a slave mentality.
I can believe it.
Why do you think the walls is gray? Everything is metal and concrete.
Okay. Well, you know what?
Think about it.
Hold up. No, you know what? Oh my God. I had to go to court. Because I did riding dirty.
Oh, shit.
And out on the back road, Chautauqua Road in Columbus, Georgia, I didn't have tags. My temporary tags expired on the car that I bought.
That's how you ride dirty, y'all.
And I was saving to get my tags. Now, yeah.
It take 45 to 90 days, y'all. Listen, I understand you can't get it.
I was right.
Hey,
I was riding the hell out of them temporary tags. I'm not even gonna lie.
Hey,
I ain't even gonna lie.
I got a homeboy do that all the time.
Man, no, that was that one time.
He changed about. Yeah, let y'all know. You changed about. That's illegal.
Well, hold up.
Oh,
What you call it? Oh my God, what happened? I wound up having to go to court. behind that. And, no, was that, I think, no, two times? I think, no, I went, no, twice. But I can tell you this, it was real scary for me because I was in my nursing uniform. I was going through CNA training at Muskogee Nursing Home out there on Chautauqua Road.
Jack of all trades, y'all, in front of y'all. Jack of all
Okay,
trades.
I was going through that at the time, and I never forget. I didn't have enough money, to pay in court or whatever. So they took me to the back, and I was going through the process. I had to take I was nervous. I was scared. I'd never been through nothing like that. I had to take my shoestrings out my shoes.
Mm-hmm.
I had on white high top Reeboks. Everything on me was white because you had to wear all white for nursing, training, CNA nursing training, whatever. And I'm in there, and the guy, the way he was talking to me was just
reckless.
And I was talking above a whisper, like, because I was scared of shit. Never been through that. So I'm in there, and I'm looking back behind me, and I'm seeing inmates with the orange jumpsuits, they nasty stuff on them, everything. And I'm like, oh my God, take off all your jewelry, take off this. I mean, he yelling at me, and I'm like,
trying to do it fast,
right?
Fast as hell.
I'm nervous. I'm nervous. I'm scared. I never been through anything like that. So he's yelling at me. He's doing all that, and by the grace of God, it was a lady officer that was in there, and she came and she looked at me and she was like, come with me, because I see right now you don't belong in here. Sure. She got me away from that guy and was saying that stuff to me. So she said, this is what I'm going to do. She's like, I'm going to sit you over here in this holding cell until whoever you call, because I had called my mom. No, I think I was able to make one or two phone calls. I think I made one. No, you can only make one phone call.
Well, I don't know how it is down here.
I think I made one phone call. And I made that phone call to my friend because I needed $75 more. That's what I needed. I had like 100 and something, but I didn't have enough. So I needed $75 more. So what the officer did was she put me in a holding cell. And it was cold as shit in there. I'm sitting in there with my scrubs on. She let me keep my scrubs on, right? And I sat there in that holding cell, and she said, they have until a certain amount of time, like 45 minutes, an hour or something like that, to get down here. And if they don't get down here, then we're going to take you off the county.
Process you in.
I'm like, oh, shit. So I'm scared. I'm nervous. The clock is right there. And y'all all know.
What they don't know.
Time is just ticking. It's going down slow. And I'm looking at time. I'm like, God, please let her ass get down here.
You probably been sitting there like 30 minutes.
I'm sitting
like
there.
2 minutes.
I wanted to cry, tears in my eyes, everything. But I couldn't because I was too damn cold. I'm sitting on that thick ass slab of concrete, okay? Probably had piles in my ass. Who knows? But I'm sitting there. Why, y'all, did this lady, okay, she came in there because I guess she was getting transferred. But she didn't even stay in there no more than a hot 10, maybe 15 minutes, if that. Why did that woman have on a Carhartt coat? Thick. With like the fur inside or whatever. And I'm looking at this woman like, bitch, we about to fight today over this coat. We gonna share. We gonna be whatever today. You know, because I'm sitting there freezing. Sitting there freezing. So she was nice. Don't get me wrong. The lady, she was nice. She saw, I'm sitting there, I'm freezing. She was nice and she extended. And I said, thank you. I'm sure. Thank you. Trying to tell her thank you. So she had to leave. Because they was transferring her. Meanwhile, I'm still sitting there and I'm waiting. Every now and then, the officer, she would walk past the window to check in on me, right? Y'all, if I didn't look like, what's my man name from Silence of the Lamb? Dude, from the movie, Hannibal Lecter.
Oh, shit.
I look like, let me tell you something.
Damn.
Y'all, I had on my white scrubs, okay? Shirt, pants. I look like Hannibal Lecter, okay? With my shoes, because the shoelaces were taken out, right? So I don't kill myself, you know, choke, you know. So I'm sitting there like this. That woman walked by, my eyes will follow her. I did not move my head. I did not move my body, just my eyes, and I will follow her. Y'all, I look like I belong in an insane asylum the way I was looking, because I was just that scared and I was cold.
You was
okay.
You was in unfamiliar territory,
man. And then I was in the room all by myself because the lady gone with the coat down. I'm freezing all over again.
I ain't gonna lie. If I was running by myself, I feel okay.
I'm gonna tell you what. It was about 5 or 10 minutes before time would have been up for me. The door opens. I'm sitting there looking like, okay, who coming in here with me? No, I'm like, all right, I don't know who's coming in here with me. The door opens and the lady comes over there and she tells me, all right, come on. They posted the rest of your bail for you or whatever. So I said, okay, all right, thank you. Now my friend that came down there and got me, she laughing her ass off at me because not only am I, after going through that, I'm scared. I wanted to break down crying. I didn't. Hold on, I didn't just yet. So, and she laughing and joking and shit because she used to that shit. She done been locked up I don't know how many times before. So that ain't nothing to her. So she laughing at me, calling me Peaches. They would have been calling you Peaches if you got your ass locked up. I mean, she making big fun of me or whatever. Y'all, I was grateful and thankful that she came down there with the rest of the money and got me out. And I paid her back. Yes, I did. I paid her back. But when I walked, the way I walked, And by the time I walked past her, y'all, if y'all would have seen my eyes, it looked like I could have cut that woman in half. Straight in half. Like, the way I looked at her. And she stopped. Like, oh shit. Like,
motherfucker laughing at your field, boy.
Man, yeah. So, lo and behold, I go back to the nursing home because it was still going on, and I'm sitting in class. Now I'm sitting in class with the rest of my peers and everything, and now everything has settled with me. I'm gone. I'm away. I'm sitting in class, and I wanted to break down right there. I didn't. I still held it together. My instructor, she called on me to answer, and I just waved my hand, and I was like, no. Like, go, like, no, just go. And she saw it, too. She saw it, like, okay, like, I'm not going to mess with you. So, lo and behold, she looked at me. She was talking to, after class was over, she said, I want to talk to you. So, she talked with me and everything, and I took it all in. All right. Y'all, I waited until everybody cleared out of the parking lot. Boom! Waterworks. I broke down in the worst way ever. When I say I broke down crying. I'm talking about boo-hoo crying, could not get it. Boo-hoo crying, could not get it together, no nothing. You know, all of my stuff, my jewelry, everything was in an envelope or whatnot. And while I'm crying and snotting, I'm putting my necklace back on, my earrings, motherfucker. I'm now, the one that was yelling at me, being all harsh and mean to me, I'm cussing him out. Crying.
Oh, you can now because you're going home. You
can
now because you're going
because
home.
it's all over with. Like I said, I cleared the park. I waited until the parking lot cleared, you know, after school was over with, and I broke down crying right there. I couldn't go nowhere. That man, no, I was cussing him out. I said, I hope I never see that man on the street. I hope I never see him on the streets. Never.
See, my experiences are different.
Go for it.
My experiences are different. When I got locked up, it was like I say, I did juvie time, so, but county time different. Like, you ain't never grown men. I was in the first day I was in, I seen a little white boy get taken advantage of. So I was like, that ain't gonna be me. That can't be me. I ain't that big. Y'all see me, I ain't that big. I got a little weight now because the baby. That's it. For real. Since no, like the weight didn't come to the weight didn't come to the baby. So I'm 5'10", about 130 at the time. 5'10", 130. I'm light skinned, so everybody trying me. Man, after I seen a little white boy get taken advantage of, I ain't gonna go into graphics with it, but he got taken advantage of. After I seen that, man, look, I ain't had no choice but do push-ups, sit-ups, and get bigger. So yeah, that cold, something serious, man. Yeah, they do that to break you. They do that so you won't move as much. Because when you move, you sweat, and when you sweat, it's cold. It gets colder. And a lot of people don't think that it's a mental game. It's really a mental game. Your body can go through anything. Your mind can tell you can go through. For real. You tell yourself you can get through it. You can get through it. You just gotta tell your mind, tell your body that every day. But like going through the men's side, you're gonna get tried. People think that you're gonna be soft when you go in there just cause you might be the person that hang his head low when he don't know what's going on or something like that. But I was always told, keep your head up. So I kept my head up. I got tried. Fights every other day. You feel me? Fights every other day. But when I made it out, I was good though.
So you were in jail like Too Sweet?
What you mean Too Sweet?
You was in jail like Too Sweet?
What you mean like Too Sweet?
No, hold up. You never seen the movie Penitentiary? Penitentiary 1, Penitentiary 2.
Nah, because I actually did it, so I ain't want to watch it.
And the actor, they call him in the movie, they call him Too Sweet.
So what?
And he was light skinned, and he was a boxer. He was boxing.
Oh, yeah.
He would fight. He would fight in there.
You gonna have to.
And they tried him. He would fight. So you were like,
yeah. If you say that, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna let nobody pump me. You know
right.
what I'm saying? But it's
a lot of people don't remember that movie, Penitentiary.
But look.
1, Penitentiary 1, Penitentiary 2.
I might gotta look at them.
They
them
old.
See what's up.
They old.
But look, I like older movies. I like.
Remember the Oh God, I forgot his name. If you go back and look at Martin, the episode where they did like the Christmas episode with BB and CC whining.
Yeah.
And the short guy that's in there, the short black guy, he was in Penitentiary.
Oh, okay.
That's how old.
I know it's funny.
He was in Penitentiary.
I know.
I forgot that actor's name, but he was in Penitentiary.
I got it.
And he was also, I think he was also in that movie. Was it with Bernie Mac and what's that white guy name?
You talking about
the actor
Ashton Kutcher?
No, it was another. I think another like it was a Santa Claus movie with Bernie Mac. He played the short guy that I'm talking about. He played in that also. Damn it, the white.
I can't remember the name of
the white guy played. I think he played like Santa Claus or something like that. I can't remember his name.
I know the movie you're talking about. I just can't remember the name of it.
You know who I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That movie.
It's gonna be funny as hell.
Yeah.
I got.
But Penitentiary, you were like
I gotta look at that.
You were like Too Sweet in Penitentiary.
Hey,
that's what they called him, Too Sweet.
Well, guess what? I'm too sweet because I ain't let nobody fuck with me.
Too Sweet. He was mean with the man. He was a boxer in the movie. He was a boxer. He get him.
I'm trying to tell you.
Talk about fight him off. Oh yeah.
But the jail system ain't nothing but chess. Ain't nothing but chess. You gotta make the right moves to get out. Make the right moves to stay alive. Make the right moves to survive. You make the wrong move or say the wrong thing to some person, you know what I'm saying? You might not make it out that. But if you a person that you a short timer like me, just go PC. Just go PC and just do your time by yourself and just go home. Protect the custody. It's like when they say GP, general population. Okay. Like where everybody come out, you amongst everybody. But PC is like you in a cell by yourself. It's like you scared for your own life. Got it. And like me personally, there's nothing wrong with PC. I feel like if you ain't that strong, hey, you trying to survive, you trying to get up out of here. Do your thing. Sign that waiver. So you have to go to GP. Cause they ask you when you first get there, like, do you feel like your life is in danger? Do you feel like you can't cope or make survive on the yard? I know some of the biggest people. Yeah, I PC up. You 6'4", 250. Like
that don't mean nothing. He a target.
But that's what I had to learn. I had to learn like, okay, some of the smallest dudes be the toughest, and some of the biggest dudes be the softest.
Yeah, because he a target. You that tall, you that big. You a target.
But just looking at him. Just looking at a person like that when you first walk in, you green to the situation, you'll think he's running the yard. But if you sit back and watch, he's somebody bitch.
All right.
He's somebody boy. He getting started every day. Every time somebody send him money on his canteen, mama send him money on canteen, somebody taking that.
Wow.
Because you don't give it up, they take your life.
You know what? I said if I were to ever get locked up, I want to be like the Italians.
What, snitch on everybody?
No. No, not snitch on everybody. Like live how the Italians were living in jail. Like that one movie where you had dude where he was taking a razor and cutting the garlic so like paper thin.
Oh yeah, but
that movie I would have.
But
I said if I would ever go to jail, I want to live like the Italians in jail.
But listen,
I don't know about them snitching or nothing like that.
They portray that in movies. It ain't like that. It ain't like you might live a little comfortable, but it ain't. Actually, it's not comfortable living, but it's comfortable for your situation. They don't live like that in They might live like that because they got power and everything like that, but they ain't cutting no garlic up, thinly sliced garlic and stuff like that.
That movie was when I saw that movie, I was like, damn, to go to jail, you like this? Okay, I want to be an Italian.
But I ain't gonna lie, there is some circumstances and some yards you can go to and you live like a king, cause they chump yards. They ain't active. They're not go yard. Like you'll sit there and say you got a armed robbery charge. You're doing 12 years. You're not going to a 2 yard. You're not going to a 1 yard. You're not going to a low. You're not going to a camp. You're going to a 3 and above. You might go to a 3 or 4 or max. Depends on what state you're in. And the higher your points, the higher level you go. You go to a 3, 4, 5 max. Them yards rocking. Meaning you most likely get stabbed if you don't move right, or you say the wrong thing, or you moving the wrong way. You sit down on the wrong table. You sit on the wrong table, it costs your life. Walking through somebody. Say they got bunks everywhere. It's like a big old pod. If you walk through between somebody bunk that's affiliated with a different gang or affiliated with a different race, they'll kill you for that. It's a whole different world up in there. Like a lot of people tell us, like when people be calling home on cell phones and everything. The cell phones we got now, they $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 in prison. A little touch screen phone that you can get from Walmart, $50, $400-$500. Just imagine the size of your pinky, the pinky nail. That's $10 worth of weed. That's a cigarette. That's $10 a cap. So just think about the prices out here. You getting three like say you getting a G of smoke. You getting a 0.3 for $10. You're not getting a whole G for $10. You're getting a 0.3. Not even that. You might get a 0.2 for 10 or 50. Depends on who you is and how you move and who you affiliated with, and if you a stand up dude, if you ain't got no smudge on your jacket, it's a lot. You might say you might be in there for armed robbery, but 2 or 3 years ago you assaulted an old lady. We can see that. Big Bubba might be coming to see you tonight.
Now, with that being said, is, Big Bubba taking it as, hey, that could have been his grandma that you did that to, or something like that. That's like, child predators that come in there, and the guys in there find out that that's what you did.
Oh.
And they get your ass.
See, but that's the thing. We ain't gotta find out. The guard's gonna tell me.
That's what I'm talking. I mean, I don't know how y'all find out, but whoever come through there, they let them know. You're a rapist.
Especially with them chumos.
Children, women, whatever, elderly.
If you have any case on a child or a woman in any circumstance, you will be dealt with in some type of way. some type of way. We don't do that. It might be, see, that's the thing though. A lot of people go to jail for, a lot of people go to prison for certain things, like, and they all, and society look at them like as, oh, they all criminals, they all criminals. But we still live by morals. We still have respect for women. We still have principles that we live by. Like, I will never in my life put my hands on a woman. But if I see somebody and we locked up and you my cellmate, and I see your papers come through, shoot through the mail, I see your charges, you might want to sleep wide open. Because I'm going to stab you in your sleep. And guess what? If I don't, they're going to come get me for not doing you wrong.
Because you knew.
Because the whole pod knew.
Oh.
The whole unit knew. The whole wing knows. Everybody in here, even the warden knows you about to get your head smoked. Your boot smoked.
Ouch. That's like, they had showed a video of this guy that raped a baby.
Oh, listen.
He raped a baby, and he was down there in the infirmary. He was standing up, and the whole back of his pants.
Oh, red.
Blood.
Yeah.
For days. They tore him. When
I
say they tore him a new one, and then when he got out of the infirmary,
they did it again.
They did it again.
Yeah.
I was like,
see, that's the thing. See, that's the thing. The guard's not even gonna try to protect you, man, cause they got kids themselves. So they see it as that could have been one of their kids. That could have been one of their family members. That could have been his grandma you pushed down. That could have been his mama, his baby mama you robbed, or something like that. So yeah, if I get a chance, I'll say this: if I ever go back to prison and if I gotta do time, and a motherfucker in my goddamn cell for some shit like that, I'm gonna call my baby and be like, hey, I'm about to do 10 more years. Cause I'm not about to get stabbed cause you in my cell. They stab you cause you let a pedophile in your cell. He housed here. How can I prevent that?
So, but it's rules. That's part of the rules.
It's rules, but we got our own rules too.
Yeah.
Like, see the guards know, the COs will know that put you in a certain cell because certain people don't. Some people ain't affiliated. Some people not affiliated. Some people ain't gang banging. Some people ain't with no crew. They put those pedophiles in the cell with those people. But you gotta realize the people that's in them cells that already in them cells, you putting that pedophile in there, that don't mean that they don't have connections with people. And when they see that person go in your cell and they come out clean, nothing done to them, and you know that they got that charge on them, oh yeah, you're gonna get done too. You going cause that's like you allowing it. It's like you okay with it. It's like saying, oh yeah, you good. I ain't worrying about it. It's just you doing your time. No, you doing your time the way I want you to do your time.
Got it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna go ahead and wrap that up. We're gonna go ahead and wrap that up. I thank y'all for coming on, listening, or scrolling by, whatever you do. I don't know. But I'm DJ Emotion, and this is W.Y.S.M, where what you say matters, and you all have a good day. Yeah. Yeah, we're good. And we're out. Okay.